In this video, we're going to talk about the regular AR verbs and how to use them in sentences. In order to use verbs in sentences, we need to use the subject pronouns. If you haven't seen the video on subject pronouns, you need to shut this video off right now and look at Spanish 106 and 1 subject pronouns, another video that we've made. So just to review these really briefly, you'll remember that yo means I, tú means you, and it's a friend. Usted also means you, but that's the more formal you. Then we have él, which is he, ella, which is she. This side is the singular side. We're only talking about one person. But when we go over to here, we're talking about more than one. It's the plural side. We have here nosotros and nosotras, the two words for we. Vosotros and vosotras, the two words for you all that is only used in Spain. Ustedes, that is you, all, used in the rest of the world, Mexico, United States, this whole hemisphere. And then ellos and ellas, the two words for they. You need to use these in sentences with the verbs. All sentences have a verb and a subject. And to show you how verbs work, we're going to start with the verb hablar, to talk. It's a regular AR verb. And you will notice that we have used part of the verb. We have taken off the AR right here, and that leaves us hable, which is the stem. All of our forms of the verbs start with hable, and then according to the subject, we add a different letter on. When we're talking about yo, we add an O. Hablo, I talk. When we're talking about you, we add as, A-S. Tú hablas, you talk. When we're talking about usted, the formal form of you, he or she, we use the form habla. We just replace an A on the end of it. When we say we speak, we say hablamos. Nosotros hablamos. We talk or we speak. In Spain, when they're saying you all to a group of their friends, they will say habláis, using an AIS ending, and notice it has an accent over that. This is only used in Spain. And if we're talking about you all, that is ustedes, and we're using ellos or ellas, we'll use an AN ending, hablan. So we have our HABL, which is called the stem. It appears in all these forms, but the ending, the one in blue here, will change according to the subject of the sentence. Hablo, I talk or I speak. Hablas, you talk or you speak. Habla, you talk formally, or he talks or she talks or speaks. Hablamos, we speak. Habláis, y'all speak, and you're my friends and we live in Spain. And hablan, they speak. And it can also be you all speak if you're using ustedes in Mexico. So when we're using a verb in a sentence, if it ends in AR, we will always take that AR off, and we will replace it with one of these endings in blue when we go to use it in a sentence. So this is what we come to know as the AR verb chart. These are the endings that you normally put on an AR verb after you take the AR off to use it in a sentence. We use O for yo or I. Yo hablo, I talk. We use AS for you or tú. Tú hablas, you talk. We use A for he and she and for usted. Usted habla, you talk. Él habla, he talks. Ella habla, she talks. We use amos for we. Nosotros hablamos, we talk. Nosotras hablamos, we talk, and we're all girls. Vosotros habláis, you all talk, and you're my friends and we live in Spain. And ustedes hablan, you all talk, and you're my friends and we live in Mexico. Or ellos hablan, they talk, and they're all guys. Or ellas hablan, they talk, and they're all girls. So in review, we take off the AR, off the end of the verb, and we replace it with one of these endings depending on which subject we are using. Now let's see if you can actually do this. Oh, this is so exciting. Now let's see if you can do it. Here we have several AR verbs that we've already talked about. Hablar, to talk. Usar, to use, as in usar la computadora. Patinar, to skate. Cantar, to sing. Practicar, to practice. Bailar, to dance. Dibujar, to draw. Enseñar, to teach. On your paper, make a chart like this for each one of these verbs. Then what you're going to do is take off of the AR. That will be the stem, as we did with hablar in a previous example. And then you're going to put on the correct ending for each one of these positions in the chart. Stop the video now and see if you can do these 8 little charts on your paper.